Alrighty, boys. I am tired. That's what's going on with me today. Let us. What are we going to do today? I don't think I really do too much resin. I could do like some. I have a little bit of resin, but I don't think that's really enough to um do any domains or anything like that. I could do some more bosses. That is an option. Um. I need to collect more of these two. Like, this is definitely the worst one. For sure. I despise getting that one. Um, if I really want to, I could do, like, more bosses for Xingqiu. So I can get more of Oceanid. I've been really putting that off. It's not really that bad. I just have bad memories of doing it when, I was lower ARs. So there's kind of that deep-setted fear or whatever you want to call it with it. You took one of we took this one from D Luke. um I could like keep building clear or something like that. I think after this stream I'm going to primarily focus on my Asia account, because that's a lot lower AR, and um there's more stuff to do, because I feel like whenever
This
I
bomb's
stream
so
on
heavy.
this account, I feel like I don't know what to do, to be 100% honest. So I feel like streaming on my Asia account, um, for the next streams, that would be the play, right? So, anyways, um, what to do? I could do some more like
A
character
blade
quests,
embraces its duty.
whatever. Not too bad. Let's see. What kind of character should I level up though? I think these are all been. Yeah. Here, just so I know, so it's easier for me. This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna put them to 81 for the characters that I know, just so it's easier for me. All right. I don't need a guess on like what characters are on their last ascension or not. Swear to God, Ayaka, if you say the thing,
A blade embraces its
bitch.
duty, as a jeweler cherishes their gems.
Boss. Unjin. Who else? All right. That looks like that's about it. Put official at 80.
I created another universe and founded paradise.
Yes, you did, official. All right. So this will now make things easier for me to take a peek on who's on their last ascension. So we got Kazuha, Diona, uh, Jean, Ayaka, Yunjin, Zhangli, and that's about it. Um, I think Let's see here. I feel like next person I should honestly ascend would be Shincho. Get his final ascension. Um, Probably maybe Zhao next. Not 100% sure on that one. If anything, would probably use them in Abyss or something like that. That's what I'm thinking. Um, I think I think Mona's good to level up as well, but she also has the same problem as um Lee, where I have to collect more of these, and I hate collecting. I really hate collecting those. Let's see here. Hmm. I don't know who else to level up to DBH. I do not know as I do not know. But one thing that I think we could do, because I've been slacking on it, is what is it? Getting more of the oculi for Sumeru. There's still lots to be had. Something I could do. Ooh, I could also do the
There are leaves around.
what's it called?
I know just
This login.
the tune to
Speaking of login,
if you wish to
it has no correlation. What?
hear it.
Alright, I guess I still have like a day left. Alright, so let's go ahead and do our commissions for the day. I think after our commissions, we can. I don't know.
Sorry, no credit and no bargaining.
It's right there. I don't know why, but I thought he was at the other ship. Close that one. Oh, I think that domain is underground, if I remember correctly.
Time to go. Time to go. Time to go.
I did not mean it. I am sorry. I apologize. But it was not my fault. don't think these drop anything. If they don't, then I'm not gonna worry about it. And
The
use
wind knows me.
the Shogun.
Illusion shattered! No, my sword! Let me weave you a book. Think you can bully me?
Oh, that's it? Dang. I thought there was gonna be another wave. That the time limit. Bing. Alright, we'll go with this one first. We'll do the mushrooms one last. I always forget that that one's up there. Instead of going going this way right away. Last one. Sorry, I spaced out for a bit. Time to bounce on some mushrooms. Sometimes trying to go backwards on your glider is a little wacky. I think I'll almost have enough for a 10 pull.
Add Astra.
I know that I have enough for um called I know that I have enough for
Add Astra.
at
Thank you for
least getting one more wish. I don't think I have enough for two. No, I do. Right. I have enough for a 10 pull, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to save it for next banner. Sadly, I don't think I'm going to get Candace this time around, so what can you do about that?
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
We got a single wish on the standard banner, so let's do that. Nothing. Alright. Oh, all good things, all good things. See it? And instead, let's actually. Let's continue with Tanari's quest. I just need to. Oh, I just need to feed him. I thought I had to follow him.
All right, it's moving again.
Hog. He's bruising. Feed him. Okay.
Did you hear something? Ah! Is that the mechanical crab the caravan was talking about? It's charging straight at us!
It looks strong. Be careful.
Shine down into the wind.
Rain outlines your fate. Scratch!
Ha! Illusion shattered. Shine down.
The wind knows me.
Just try to escape this time, you naughty caravan robbing crab! Hey, playing dumb won't save you. Spill it! Why are you stealing so many mechanical parts?
It doesn't seem capable of comprehending complex questions. Keep an eye on it. I'll search around the area for the caravan's goods. I don't know why you're stealing mechanical parts, but they don't belong to you. Stolen items must be returned to their rightful owners. Any objections? You came from the depths of the contaminated region, right? How about you help us with something? If you take us there, I'll give you some mechanical parts as a reward.
It reacted!
We can't be certain yet. Its excitement may be a simple programmed response upon seeing mechanical components.
Okay, so you want the crab to lead us into the contaminated region?
That's right. The contaminated region has a large and currently expanding perimeter, so it would be difficult to conduct a thorough search. If we charge straight in, we'll get lost like headless pigeons. Also, our new friend here seems to be full of secrets. I've been studying this contaminated region recently, and I have a hypothesis of my own. So to be absolutely safe, it would be best to have a guide lead the way.
Paimon gets it now. Does this scuttler understand what you're saying?
It doesn't have to, as long as it isn't hostile towards us. I gave it some components that it will definitely take back to the contaminated region. So long as it doesn't attack us, we can simply follow along.
It seems to be really happy.
Listen to me. Wait for us here. No running off. We'll be back soon. If you're still here when we return, I'll give you another mechanical part as a reward. Understood? I'm not sure, but our priorities are to retrieve the mechanical components and to purchase Vasanti grass to make medicine with. We should return, but before we do, we need to set up a few traps. Can't have that crab escaping.
Time to go.
Oh! Oh! These are the mechanical parts that were stolen! You really got them back for us! Ah, thank you all so very much. I don't know how I can repay you. Wait, didn't you want to purchase Vasanti grass? Don't worry about the price. They're on the house. How many do you need?
2 is enough.
No, that won't do. Here, I'll throw in some more.
No need. I've already received a reward from you.
Reward? You mean that bag of mechanical parts? Ah, they aren't worth much compared to this merchandise.
But those parts are very useful to me. Just like the Vasanti grass. I retrieved the things you needed, and you gave me what I needed in return. We're even. Oh, and before we go, just a reminder, the forest has an intricate and biodiverse ecosystem. Even if there were no mechanical crabs, other dangers are still present. Take caution on this route.
Noted. Thank you all ever so much.
Let's return to the village. The earlier we can give the child medicine, the sooner he'll start feeling better.
Watch out for pickpockets.
Let's. I wasn't sure which one's closer. Honestly, today might be a short stream.
Follow the wind.
I'd only stream for about an hour. I'm pretty tired. Hello, Kale. Meant to use my E there.
Oh, hi there, Traveler and Paimon. Master, I prepared the pharmaceutical equipment. Do you need me to help grind the medicine?
No need. A precise dosage is required this time, so I'll do it myself.
Oh, okay.
But once I'm done, you can deliver the medication to the child. He gets a little nervous when I'm around for too long. I don't think he finds me very approachable. I'll go prepare the medication. Traveler, give me a hand.
How is he? Doing any better?
I feel like he's doing a lot better, and his temperature is returning to normal.
That's wonderful!
Oh yeah, he asked me to tell you that Suna came by earlier, and he told her everything about the toy. Suna didn't get mad, so he wanted to thank you. Can I ask what happened?
It's nothing. Did you prepare the traveling gear I asked you to?
Of course I did! Are you going somewhere far away?
Yes, we're going to the contaminated region. Judging by its size, we will likely have to stay overnight. I'm leaving everything to you while I'm gone.
Huh? But I can't even begin to compare to you.
Many things are learned by doing. And once they've been done, you'll realize they weren't as difficult as you once thought they were. Deal with problems as you yourself see fit. You don't have to emulate me.
That's right! You'll do great, Kale.
Alright, then I'll do my best. Master, Traveler, Paimon, take care of yourselves.
You put too much confidence in me. Anyway, like you said, things will likely be uneventful. Let's return and find that crab. traps weren't triggered, so it should still be here. Odd. You honored our agreement and waited here until we returned. As such, I'll hold up my end and give you another mechanical part. Keep it safe. I'm not giving you another one if you lose it. Glad you're satisfied. If you want more mechanical parts, take us deeper into the contaminated region. I want to see what happened there. What caused the Avidya forest to become like this?
So this is the contaminated region that everyone's been talking about. Oh, it definitely looks different from normal. It's like really creepy and suffocating.
Do you feel unwell at all? Good. It's as I predicted. Elemental power confers a degree of resistance against the contaminated region's influence.
How do you know that?
I haven't entered the contaminated region for a proper investigation, but I've conducted quite a few controlled experiments. My observations during our time here have all but confirmed my hypothesis. Look at these flowers. How are they different from normal? This flower species is formally known as the Sumeru rose, but it is also known as the ley line lodestar. They're sensitive to ley lines and emit varying amounts of light in response. Excessive brightness indicates a dangerous level of ley line activity in the surrounding area. From the looks of things, the ley lines around here are already out of control.
You're saying the contamination here is coming from ley lines?
I can't confirm that right now, but I think that is the case. Let's take another look around and see if we can discover more clues.
You know, we haven't seen any animals this entire time. The birds used to chirp really loudly, and there were a lot of foxes.
This contaminated region currently appears to have a critical efflux of ley line energy, which is probably the root cause of the patient's cognitive disturbances. Some animals have keen awareness. They sensed something abnormal in this area and fled.
Leaky ley lines sure can cause a lot of damage, huh?
Like how plants have preferred growth conditions, we also gradually habituate to our surrounding environment. Climate, temperature, humidity, intensity of ley line energies. When people live under fixed conditions, they reach a sort of homeostasis with their environment. This equilibrium is broken when the surrounding environment abruptly changes, causing people's bodies to react in abnormal ways. If normal fluctuations in temperature occur, then our bodies automatically adjust. However, the average person cannot adapt to changes in ley line energy, and so they fall ill.
Then why are we okay?
I'm not sure why you are, but he and I are fine because our elemental capabilities allow us to adapt to this kind of change. Of course, it's not a good idea to spend too much time in areas with concentrated ley line energy. The only one who can freely traverse this place is probably the mechanical crab. That's about it for the investigation. Help me find an open space. I want to test something.
I follow the wind.
Environment, no wind. Target parameters, normal. Setup complete. Excellent. Looks like it's working.
What's this?
A purification device that I made. It can absorb excess ley line energy and temporarily stabilize an area.
What a neat thing! Let's set up more and cover the entire region!
I wouldn't mind if that would actually work. Unfortunately, once this contamination is present, it isn't something that a few purification devices can fix. The purification devices have their limits. At best, they can only prevent the contaminated region from expanding temporarily. If we want to permanently eradicate the contamination from the ley line effluents, we'll need to tackle the source. That's right.
Huh? The mechanical crab is acting a little strange.
Something's approaching. So that's it. Now that the ley line energy has stabilized, the monsters that had left are starting to return. Get rid of them quickly. Don't let them get close to the purification device.
I'll decide that. I'll decide what I want to do.
Into the wind.
Oh, that was it? Okay.
Whew. That's all of them.
It was only 3.
Hey! Where are you? Wait for us! Let's hurry and keep up. The mechanical crab went that way. Let's keep up.
Help! Help!
Ring cutter.
There is no escape. Torn to oblivion. Illusion shattered.
Shake your hands.
The wind knows me.
Easy peasy. Not even scared.
Spare me. Please spare me.
Hey, are you okay?
These injuries are superficial. Don't move, I'll patch you up.
Who are you all? What happened to those mechanical monsters?
Don't worry, we took care of them.
Oh, good. That's good. It's a monster! Hurry, attack it!
How do we explain this? Krabby here isn't a bad guy. It heard you shouting for help and brought us here to rescue you.
It's faking it. It has to be. Maybe it's gonna partner up with the other mechanical monsters and kill me. Do you know what's inside the forest? It's all crawling with mechanical freaks. I just came here to pick herbs, but I accidentally went into the contaminated region and almost died.
Sounds like it's a you problem.
I gotta get out of here. Yes. Yes. I have to escape. Be careful. These mechanical life forms are up to no good. It'd be best if you stayed far, far away from them. No wonder the academia wanted to completely ban the existence of mechanical life forms. Those things should be annihilated.
Are you okay?
His inarticulate speech and bodily tremors indicate psyche disruption. He's been inside the contaminated region for too long. We've purified the ley line energy over there. Follow this path out and you'll soon see the village. At that point, someone will bring him to Kale for help. I already prepared medication that will return him to normal. So you think you did a good job and want a part as your reward?
It's so hard to understand.
Alright, regardless of what you're thinking, you did some real good this time. That's why I'll give you another mechanical part. Need any help with it? Guess not. Well, make sure to hang on to it. What was going through your owner's mind when he made you, I wonder? You're like a giant mechanical crab on the outside and a fluffy little hamster on the inside. And also, how do you feel about that person saying that you're as evil as the other mechanical life forms?
Okay, it definitely doesn't understand you.
It seems like it possesses limited understanding only towards matters related to mechanical components. Help others to get parts. That's probably its thought process. As for why it, or rather its owner, is collecting so many components, I'm not sure. It's getting late, so let's set up camp for the night. We'll explore further tomorrow, after a night's rest. Hey, over here! Come on, you big lummox, raise your head and look up! Let's set up camp here.
Alright, Paimon also thinks it's a good spot.
Oh. Any particular reason?
This place is perfect to put up a big tent. We can also set up a cooking pot and cook tons of delicious food.
You're not wrong, but the primary reason for choosing this place is because its higher elevation keeps us away from the water vapor below. Rainforests are very wet. You should always be careful when spending the night in damp places. For the next tasks at hand, let's divide and conquer. I'll set up the tent, you'll be in charge of making the fire, and Paimon will forage for edibles nearby.
Leave it to Paimon. Paimon's a pro.
I'm not expecting that much. Just do what you can. That's right. You can use rushes to start a fire in the wilderness. Their piths are relatively dry and can be readily set aflame. The downside is that they produce a lot of smoke.
Traveler, Tainari, Paimon couldn't find any food. Paimon didn't know that rainforest had so many interesting plants until we came here. They were all sort of weird-looking mushrooms, but Paimon didn't know which ones were edible. Paimon also saw wild berries on the ground, and Paimon was gonna fly over and pick them up, but the dead leaves on top suddenly started moving. It freaked Paimon out.
Those were probably dead leaf butterflies. They camouflage as dead leaves to evade predators. My guess is that they mistook you for a bird when you flew over, so they fled. Little did they know that you were more scared than they were. Never mind. The tent's up, so you two go rest. I'll forage for food. Oh, you found some already.
Paimon understands it this time. It wants mechanical parts again.
Sorry, no part this time. That task wasn't important enough. If every little thing resulted in a reward, then it might start to take advantage of the system. I'll note little things like this and give a cumulative reward at a later time. That is one reason.
It looks really sad.
After some further thought, it might come up with some weird misunderstanding if I don't give it something. All right, here's another for you. I'm off to prepare dinner. We'll take shifts on lookout duty tonight. You two can sleep first. I'll wake you up later.
We need lookouts?
Yes. Even though most animals fled because of the ley lines, we can't completely let down our guard. It's settled then. I'll set up some pest repelling devices so poisonous insects don't come crawling into the tent. Have a good night. Not too good, though.
Paimon's getting sleepy. Is this because of the ley lines?
Sure, why
It's
not?
been a while since we camped outside like this. This is like when we just started adventuring together. Nighty-night.
You're awake earlier than I expected. Did you sleep well? You have to maintain constant vigilance in dangerous places like this. Yawning all the time like that is no good. If you can't stay awake, it's okay. Go sleep some more. I'm not tired yet. Really? You don't need to push yourself. I'm used to staying up all night because many plant and animal species can only be observed during nighttime. Speaking of which, have you seen the crab? It was scampering around over there just now, but I don't know where it went. So you can tell. My suspicion is less towards the crab and more directed to its unrevealed owner. A ley line effluence of this magnitude occurred without any warning. Someone probably disrupted the natural flow of the ley lines. Until we fully understand the situation, take extra caution. The academia has banned mechanical lifeform research for years, so the origin of these creatures is very suspect. Topics related to mechanical lifeforms were popular in the Spontama for a time. Some of my juniors had also thrown themselves into such research. They proposed an intriguing idea. Use our knowledge to create a new and practical lifeform that could help humanity conquer nature. However, no matter which modules or parts are installed, a machine is innately a construct that receives and executes commands. They can never possess self-awareness like us or other living organisms. In their pursuit to discover the differences between mechanical and biological lifeforms, zealous researchers performed unregulated vivisections and other absurdly cruel experiments on animals. Research on mechanical lifeforms was thus banned. The irony is that the researchers became even more impetuous afterward. Who knows? Maybe this subject will be unbanned in a few years. That's a difficult question to answer. I'm interested in the topic of mechanical life, but I don't like the researchers' attitudes. It's just my personal opinion. My ancestors and the Valuka Shuna of the desert coexisted together and supported one another. The bloodline of my people was born from this symbiotic relationship. So to me, all life is important. To understand life, you must first respect it. Life is not an expendable commodity, and knowledge should not be wielded like a scepter. These are the points of contention I have with some researchers, and why I left the academia. By placing yourself above other life forms, what kind of results do you expect to get from researching pure life with impure intentions? Really? Well, I'm glad to hear it. Coffee? Did you prepare this for us? All right. Seeing that you're working so hard to help out, I'll give you another part. You're not planning on using it. Many of your own parts are critically degraded, and you're running low on power. All right. Suit yourself. Oh, and thanks for the coffee, but I'm about to go to sleep. Leave it with him. The night watch is yours. Stay safe.
the entire night. Really? You're not mad? Don't worry. Paimon will be sure to stay awake next time.
Good morning, Traveler and Paimon. Quick question. Do you feel off at all? Me too. The farther in we go, the closer we get to the source of the ley line effluence. We'll be heading out earlier today. I'll take down the tent.
Is there something we can do?
Extinguish our fire so we don't set the entire forest aflame. Also, retrieve the pest-repelling devices from last night. We don't want to affect the ecosystem here.
Got it! Paimon will take care of the fire.
All right, let's meet back here later.
Bro, isn't it just the two things on the side? What do you mean, get back here later? What's I'm doing?
How do you put out a...
All right, it's about time to head out. As we go further in, we may encounter more berserk machines. The effects of the ley lines will also increase. If you're struggling, it would be wise to avoid conflict. Try to conserve as much energy as possible until we reach the source of the contamination. As I thought, the closer we get to the contamination source, the more mechanical monsters that appear.
The birds.
Witness the power of Gugwa. Rain out.
Sayonara special!
Snatch! There is no escape! Now you shall perish! Ha! Ha!
Got another.
The wind knows me.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Shine down!
Into the wind.
Look at you, Boozle!
Chip! The wind knows me.
Easy. Not even scared, really, honestly.
It stopped here!
Upon closer inspection, the plants here are really different. Ley line energies are also stronger here. This may be the place we've been looking for. Ready yourselves. We're going in.
It's Pyro. You'll take a backseat this time.
Just sharpen my spear!
Let's go classic. With the exception of Diona. Yeah, I had a feeling that we're gonna try out Tanari.
There's a ton of mechanical monsters here. They made this place their lair.
Looks like there's no way to sneak by. Let's take care of them quickly.
Inazuma shines eternal!
What is this?
Ley line energy is spilling out from here. This device, it's extracting energy from the ley lines without end. Who in the world would do this without considering the consequences? The ley lines won't be able to repair themselves if their flow is perpetually disrupted like this.
That's terrible! We have to stop it! Let
Standing here is equivalent to being directly showered in ley line energy, which may cause irreversible damage to your body. Take Paimon and get out of here. I'll see if I can find a way to turn this thing off.
But you're also vulnerable to the ley lines, right? We're staying. We can't leave you here by yourself.
Then let's look for it together. If there is no control unit here, then there must be a trapdoor somewhere.
You know where it is? Hey, wait for us!
Yes.
What's this? It'll only show up if you step on it?
Be careful, and watch your step.
Oh, there's a person.
Look! Someone's here! Are you the one that's taking the ley line's energy? Turn off that machine now! Why aren't you saying anything? Too ashamed?
He'll be dead.
His body is cold. It's emaciated, and his eyes are sunken, likely from chronic malnourishment and stress. He collapsed and never got back up. What exactly happened here? Almost forgot about you. Here, this is the last one.
What is it doing?
I'm not sure. Judging by this room's layout, this place was a laboratory. We should find a repository of research documents if we keep going. The file room will definitely give us some clues, so let's go take a look. Maybe we can piece together what happened here.
Wow! It's huge in here!
This place is a natural hiding spot with how hidden it is. The pipe.
Did you two find anything?
There are a lot of lab notes, but it would take way too long to read through them all. I found a tape recording used for an experiment, and based on its serial number, it's from 2 years ago.
Tape recording?
Yes, the Spontama created a device that visually records experiments and consolidates the final production into a tape. However, these devices are expensive to make and aren't entirely stable. That's why they are only used in some laboratories and do not see wider usage.
Come on, let's watch it.
Hold on, let me figure out how to play the tape. It goes in there. Ah, okay, this should do it.
Kakata? Kakata? Seriously, I look away for 1 second and you're gone? There you are. Look here. This is our new home. I, Abatui, will unleash my talents here and amaze those ancient fossils at the Academia. Oh, you're also quite happy. Kakata, do you know what we're about to do? Yes, I thought not. Listen up, Kakata. I'm going to make a mechanical life form that can be mass-produced. The technology will be unlike anything else that exists. I'll use mechanical organs, and electric currents will course through them like blood. A steel-cast heart that will beat forever, and a brain of myriad components that can think like mine. Inspiration from the ruins and the research that the Academia had banned. I hope everything can start anew from this place. When you can understand our language and live among us, you will no longer be a boring machine, but a truly living being. It's fine. You will understand. One day, you will understand me.
Karkata is the mechanical crab, right? And that researcher named Abatui said he wanted to prove something to the Academia?
I remember now. I had a junior researcher named Abatui. He was expelled from the academia for researching mechanical life forms.
Junior researcher?
Yeah? What's wrong?
Nothing. Paimon was just wondering, doesn't Abatui look older than you?
And because he's dead.
But academic progression isn't tied to age. I finished my studies a while ago, so subsequent students generally considered me as their senior.
Oh.
Of course, age can be an issue. For a while, people always dragged me into pictures. I felt like some kind of animal on display. That isn't important. Let's go and see if we can find other tape recordings.
Oh god. That was almost
Body
bad.
and mind.
Coffee is still somewhat difficult for you. Or is there an issue with my set parameters? All right, there you go. Water entered the chela and caused it to short circuit, so it couldn't receive signals from the ganglion. Look at me, talking to you like this. You can't understand me anyway, can you? It's fine. I swapped in some new parts, so you should be all right now. Try moving around. Everything in working order? Be more careful next time. We're tight on money right now, so we don't have a lot of parts or power to spare. I'm glad. Karkata, did you know? Yesterday, I dreamed that you could talk. Aren't the bunch at the academia always saying things like, mechanical intelligence is just an extension of statistics? They were blown away when they saw us talking with each other.
Well, I wasn't really paying attention, but like, how are these
it
recordings
was
like
just a
happening?
dream.
Who was recording?
Forget holding a conversation with me. You're so simple that you
Unless
probably
they're
wouldn't even notice
like
if I
memories
died.
or something.
Never mind. I should probably be worrying about next month's power.
After Abatui left the academia, everyone lost contact with him. I thought he was so despondent that he gave up on researching mechanical life forms. Instead, he had holed up here and continued his experiments.
Paimon doesn't feel like he's a bad person. He even changed out Karkata's broken parts. Why would he mess with ley lines?
Let's keep looking around.
Okay. If only I could climb in domains, that'd be great.
Following the serial numbers, the next recording should be here. The writing is sloppy. Perhaps his state of mind had changed. There's also an undated tape in the wrong spot. Doesn't seem like Abatui put it there.
Maybe Karkata helped him with sorting.
It's hard to say. These are the last 2 tape recordings. Let's watch them.
Sorry, Karkata. I was just thinking about something. Today might become a special day. In my recent experiments, I successfully gave you a living being's instincts. When you're low on power, or if one of your parts is damaged, you will prioritize your survival command and proactively recharge or replace your parts. That is a very dangerous thing. And today, I did something even more dangerous. I've officially activated the 3rd generation ley line extractor. The ley lines will serve as our power source from now on. Conducting research on mechanical life forms requires a large amount of power. Even if I scrimped and saved, the more I have wouldn't last for long. I'm also getting tired, Karkata. I don't know what's driving me to continue with this research anymore. They say that even if it simulates the operation of a living creature's organs, a machine is still an ice-cold tool. I want to prove them wrong. I want to turn you into a living, breathing, and talking being. I'm not talking about anything cheerful, Karkata. Modules for language, emotion, and movement. I've been working my absolute hardest to augment and refine your functionalities, but I've never seen an effective response. You are my finest success, but even you can't understand me. All you can do is execute limited responses based on preset commands or keywords. Karkata, I wish you could speak to me, even just once. Yes, you cannot understand me, so you cannot answer me either. It is what it is. In a few days, I'll sell the failed ley line extractor for some more and continue my experiments. Life goes on, and I have to as well. I don't have any other choice. This is new. If I place another 2 control modules here to simulate the brain's thalamus... of course my heart decides to act up now. Why did I cut medication from our expenses? Karkata, come help me. Strange. I feel weak. Oh no, I have to shut down the extractor. Shut it off. If we let them recharge indefinitely, they'll go out of control. Right. I never input a command to shut down the extractor, so you don't understand what I'm saying. In the end, it's just like the academia said. Mechanical life forms only bring danger. My research... Was there any point to it at all? I'm sorry, Karkata. In the end, I still wasn't able to turn you into a true mechanical life form.
I like how he just slowly disappears.
I see. So the ley line effluence was an accident. After Abatui's unexpected death, the mechanical monsters were driven by their instincts and continuously drew out power from the ley line extractor. This eventually resulted in severe damage to the ley lines.
Paimon understands. Then why didn't Karkata go haywire like the other machines?
Because Karkata is different from the other machines. Structures similar to living organisms, the ability to cry and laugh, and capacity for independent thought. To Abatui, only a machine with these features could be considered a mechanical life form. Perhaps only by building such a machine could he have the academia acknowledge his protracted research. But if he had slowed down and saw Karkata as a friend instead of an experimental product, he would have noticed. Karkata can't speak. And yet it cares about Abatui far more than it does about itself.
What does that mean?
You'll see in a bit. But before that, we have a more urgent task at hand. First, let's find the control unit for the ley line extractor and shut it down. Keep up.
Eee. Okay.
More of this transparent flooring. It feels like a maze.
Time to act.
Daisy and Alexia, how's it going? Good to see you. What's this way? I just came from this way. Am I missing something? Oh, whoops. That was not my fault. Alright. Can I go down the middle? No. How do I get up there?
Body and mind.
I don't think I used Tenard, do I? I'm doing alright. I just need to figure out how to
Time
get
to
up to where I
act.
need to go. Unless, oh, I'm stupid. I was just running in a circle like a dummy. Alright. Water bubble. Alright, where to now?
Below us is the final room. The control unit is likely in there.
The land's here. Wanna try jumping down?
Yeah, this is Tanari's story quest.
No, my sword.
I'm towards the end of it.
Illusion shattered.
Think you can bully me?
Enshroud!
Shine down.
One with the forest!
Let me weave you a book.
Illusion shattered.
Come on now. There we go.
Monster!
I was pressing the wrong button.
Can't see?
Oh, another one.
Shine
Right,
down.
let's
Nice and spicy!
go
Change of
first.
plans. Witness the power of good work.
Torn to oblivion.
I'm almost done with it. I didn't know what else to do, so I thought I might as well start it.
There is no escape.
Well, technically I did already have it started, but I had to... What was it? Can't remember if it was an event or part of the Archon quest.
This should be the control unit. Once we turn it off, the
That I had
ley line
to
extractor should also shut down.
do a little bit of it. In order to
Without an
progress the
external
Archon
force
quest.
damaging the ley lines, they should start to slowly repair themselves. Oh, but I bet you two are more worried about Karkata. Let's head back.
Hey baby, we got that shut down now. Alright. Back to Crab Boy. Hey.
parts because it thinks doing so will fix its owner?
Karkata is unable to understand the concept of death. However, it probably remembers when Abatui replaced its parts when it malfunctioned, and how that restored it to an operational state. It's true that Karkata isn't able to think or understand many topics, but it is like a small child that imitates what adults do.
So that's why it kept stealing mechanical parts. But it can't repair its owner, no matter how hard it tries.
Yes, but the important thing is that it formed the thought of wanting to repair Abatui. No one knows how this thought came to be, but it has even suppressed the instincts that Abatui had installed. If it really is as we've predicted, this research truly will make waves in the academia. It might have been possible to achieve this with ancient technology, but no one has been able to do the same with modern tools.
Karkata? Karkata? Can you hear Paimon? Tainari says you're awesome!
It reached its limit. It hasn't recharged this entire time, nor has it replaced its severely damaged parts. It's a miracle that it managed to hang on for so long. I'm going to confirm that the ley line extractor has shut down. Come with me. Let them be alone for a while.
Hey Karkata, I got an amazing thing for you, alright? You won't believe this, but I have a character who can revive the dead. Her name is C6 Barbara. If you give me a minute, I can go back to Mondstadt and I can get her for you.
The ley line extractor has ceased operations. Traces of ley line energy are still in the atmosphere, but the effluence's source has been stopped. The purification devices will handle the rest. Moving on, those affected by the ley lines need immediate care. We'll put up an announcement on the bulletin board about the dangers of entering the contaminated region, and for symptomatic individuals to find Kale. According to the Academia's policies, we need to bring everything back. Research materials related to mechanical life forms will be destroyed, and Karkata will be disassembled and sealed away.
What the heck?
You two should return first. I'll take care of things here. Although we've stopped the source of the effluence, the ley line energy in the air exceeds normal values. Your bodies won't be able to hold up if you continue to stay here.
But...
Listen, the Traveler hasn't rested very well, right?
I'm good.
Also, it'll take some time to pack up all the research documents. You're not familiar with this research after all, so you won't be of much use here. Tell the Adventurers Guild that the incident has been resolved, and then get some sleep. We can discuss matters tomorrow. Oh, and don't talk about Abatui. The fewer that know about mechanical life form research, the better.
Alright. Then... let's go back to Catherine.
Hey, look at this. Just... Alright, back to Catherine. Actually, just in case there's something specific that the game wants me to see after leaving the domain. Because I know that's happened to me before. Alright. Hey, Abatui, I got this friend for you. I got C6 Barbara. I got you. As soon as I come back after reporting to Catherine, you're gonna be golden.
Anyway, so the contaminated region turned out to be a ley line effluence deep in the forest. Things are already getting back to normal.
I see. Thank you for your hard work. Once the excess ley line energy dissipates from the air, we should be able to make an announcement for residents to resume their normal activities. This is the stipulated reward. Please accept it.
academia? It's already damaged, but Paimon feels sad thinking about it getting disassembled. Oh, then how about we find Tainari tomorrow and ask him not to do that? Paimon really wants to go right now, but Tainari said that we would discuss matters tomorrow. We'll probably make him mad if we go now, huh? Alright then, we'll find Tainari tomorrow and tell him not to disassemble Karkata.
We'll leave at 12:01. Okay, 8 o'clock it is. Right, let's change this back to.
All right, let's head off.
I pulled that up. Tomorrow at 8. Oh, hello, people.
How are you feeling? Sleep well? We should go find Tainari. How do you think we should ask him?
Very politely, with much devotion.
Shh, keep your voice down. The lilac daphne, a daphne of the genus Thameliaceae, has a strong anticonvulsant effect, can be made into an anesthetic powder. Extrapolating from these two datasets, it would be particularly potent against Piscine species. Hey, make sure you're getting all this down.
Karkata?
Oh, I thought I told you all to keep your voices low. Plants aren't afraid of noise, but your shouting is making my ears ring.
You didn't disassemble Karkata?
Why would I do that?
I was about to say, why would he?
Paimon thought you said, according to the Academia's policies.
But Tanar doesn't follow that.
That's why you two barged in like barbarians at this hour. Fine, I suppose I wasn't clear enough about this yesterday. What I meant was, according to the Academia's policies, all products of research must be destroyed. That's why we can't let the Academia discover that place. Anyway, the first thing I did was repair Karkata. During my time at the Academia, I took an elective course at the Spontama. Who knew it would prove useful one day? We then buried Abatui together. After organizing the research materials, I kept some as a souvenir. Most of it was burned to hide the evidence. I'm not with the Academia, so what do their policies have to do with me? On the other hand, I am the Forest Watcher of the Avidya Forest. I have a duty to protect all life in the forest.
Meanwhile, you
All
just
life brought
burned
forth
something
in this
down.
world has meaning, and Karkata is no exception. If it exists, then it shouldn't be carelessly abandoned or destroyed.
That's great! Wait, you just said life form. You recognize Karkata as a true living being now?
The possibility exists, is all. It's hard to explain Karkata's efforts to repair Abatui. Abatui only left behind a small portion of his research. Who knows how many commands he installed? Maybe a conflict between all those commands resulted in this sort of behavior. From a more rigorous perspective, it is impossible to conclude that Karkata is a real life form. But the possibility exists. I am willing to believe in that. By the way, I'm not interested in continuing research on this subject. I'm just letting it hang out here because this place is relatively secluded. But as things stand now, it wouldn't be a bad idea to make it my research assistant. At the very least, it can record my experiments. What do you think?
Does have experience with that. All right, that is done. I probably won't start Sinos today. I'll probably start it later. At some point maybe. We'll see how things go. I still need to finish the other hangout events. Um, Low key kind of burnt out on doing. I'm low key burnt out on doing the hangout events because I grinded so many of them just to make sure I could get Yoimiya. So when I get to it, I'll get to it. So we got that one done. We do have a couple things here. What's this one? Well, it's just a world quest. I thought it was something else. This is probably. I think this is Sinos. Yeah. I don't know why I was being done with it. Um, I could do a couple bosses. I'll probably do the Pyro Flower. Since I need more of that, and then I'll probably also do Oceanid.
For justice.
Since I also need that for Xingqiu. Let's do some of that.
Time to go. Time to go.
Go. Probably won't take too long. At least for this.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh? Hup. Sketch. Let me weave you a verse.
As one with wind and cloud.
Now you shall perish.
I forgot to throw down Diona's burst. Oh well. A little bit slower than I wanted it to, but what can you do?
One with nature.
No, my sword.
Can't handle your drink.
That took way longer than I expected. Electro damage, but the other stats aren't that good. Alright, let's go over to... Where is it? Over here. I don't know why I was having trouble figuring that out. Alright. I think I brought Official last time.
The threads of your fate lie in my hands.
I think that will be fine. Especially for like when it comes to if there's the Hawks.
An assassin from our homeland, or a fool who trespasses upon the waters of Chingsa. Coveting the shapes of the living, pure water can take on many forms. In this way, shall water deliver your punishment. The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Into the wind.
Without solid ground, terrestrial creatures become simply helpless.
I think I was just unnecessarily scared about doing this fight because of being low AR and trying to fight it.
Power of water
But now
is its ability
it's not
to take
difficult
any
at all.
shape.
Okay, which one should I prioritize? Probably him.
By royal there is no escape. Where'd that come from?
One.
One with nature.
One who is ignorant of water's treasures fails also to comprehend its horrors.
Wings of darkness, come.
Look at you, Boo Down. Sketch.
Shine down.
Let's see what happens when you lose your foothold.
Good. Right, this should be the last one if I remember correctly.
The power of water is its ability to take any shape.
Go over here first.
Think you can bully me?
The wind knows me. Clouds high. The birds call.
As long as rain falls and rivers flow, water will exist forever.
Alright. This one, I thought that this was attack percent. I was wrong. I was gonna say this one's okay, but last I was wrong. I think I saw the defense percent, and my brain thought that it was actually attack percent. Oh well, what can you do?
Clear skies can.
I don't think enough time has passed for this to respawn. Let us take a peek.
All the world holds dear.
We'll put on. Yes.
May knowledge guide you.
Where am I going? I don't know what I was doing for a second. Right. What's this? Oh, risen. Alright. Nice. I could do the bounties next. Okay, enough time did pass. That's good. Good.
Sketch. Rain outlines your
Into the wind.
torn to oblivion.
I did not want that.
Witness the power of good.
Can't handle your dream.
Illusion shattered.
I wanted to Diona burst first. I wanted to Diona burst into Xingqiu burst into Shogun burst. That's what I wanted to do. But I am dumb. Alright. I think I have enough where I can trade some of them up. I think I have enough for one. I have enough for at least one. Let's see. This one's actually pretty good. I've seen if there's some of these where I'm just like, why did I keep this? This one's pretty good. It's okay. But knowing my luck, I'll probably roll into defense, so get rid of those as well. Knowing my luck. Decent. Fuck, dude. Why? Why did this happen to me? Why is it always HP, dude? Like, it will work, but like, could be better. What flower does Klee have? Or not flower, feather. Alright, she already has one. So I'm gonna lock this one just in case. Seems pretty decent. Run this. Like I said, it's okay, but it could be better. Run that. Oh, it's a 5-piece now. Never mind. Alright. How about Diluc? What does he have? Yes. Piece Crimson, 2-piece, Glad. I think that's fine. Oh, all he's missing is a goblet. There's like no goblets. Let's throw that Dendro Goblet on Kali for the time being. That's going to be her off piece, I guess. I forget what. Build it is 8 in elemental mastery. Okay. Let's see. Don't think I have any condensed resin. I do not. Nothing I could really do in. Alright. I think I'm going to end stream here. I don't really have much else I can do in the game or much else that I really feel like doing right now. Next week, I think what I'm going to do is probably work on my Asia account. R&M, you have come at a bad time, unfortunately, because I am ending stream. I was just saying how next week I'll probably be working on my Asia server account because I play on my NA account a lot already. So there isn't really much for me to do. But I think if I were to do my Asia account, there'll be a lot more stuff to do and the streams would be longer. So I think that's the play for next week is to do that. I think that'll be better for streams overall is to work on my Asia account server. Plus that will mean that I'd be able to play with one of my friends that are on my Asia account. I think I have a solid team going for my Asia server account right now. I just got done with like the Mondstadt Archon quest, and I'm going to be working on the Leeway Mondstadt quest or the Leeway Archon quest. So there's that. All good things, all good things. So these are the characters I currently have. Um, this is my current team. It's Sucrose Official, um, Zhao, and Diona. I think that's a pretty solid team. Sucrose is there for the budget Kazuha. Fisher's there um, for the Electro. Diona's there for Shield. Probably use someone for like more elemental reaction. Like I was using Bennett for a bit, but I don't like how his heal only goes to like 80%. That's one thing that annoys me a little bit, but it's whatever. And I think Diona is a little bit better healer, but that's just me. But yeah, next week going to be working on um next week going to be working on the Asia server account. So that's going to be fun stuff. Okay.
Those memories. So dark.
What do I yeah. The joys of being low AR where you have like nothing going on. All fun stuff. Look at all this. Then we got all of Inazuma yet to explore. So all good things, all good things. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think it's going to be fun time, fun stuff. Yeah. Gonna be it for me. I'll see everyone next week around same time. I usually stream pretty consistently. Once a week because that's all that what I can really do. Before I head off, just because I'm going to see if there are any co-op worlds I can join. Because usually on Sundays, there's a bit more people because all the domains and stuff are unlocked. But I primarily want to see if there's any low AR people available. Oh, also, fun announcement is that I'm gonna be having a little bit of a setup change. It's gonna be I'm gonna be getting a new microphone tomorrow. At least, hopefully, it comes in tomorrow. Finally got to update that. So next stream, hopefully audio will sound better. Yeah, I was gonna go and call. I got the Rode Pod mic. It's like $100. But I finally got enough to save up for that, so I got that. Was that the only thing that I got? At least for audio wise, I think that's the only thing. I got a couple of those. I don't really know how to describe them, but essentially it's to set your PC on top of. So there's a bit of space between it and the carpet. Because you don't want your computer to be directly on the carpet because that can suffocate the PC and not good things will come out of it. So I also got that as well. It doesn't really look like there's too much going on. It's a personal thing, because right now I'm using a Blue Yeti, but like when I'm talking, you can probably hear my mouse clicks and stuff like that. and I don't. I feel like it could be better.
Century.
It was between that mic and the Shure uh MV7X. Um, the reason why the MV7X and not the MV7 is because apparently the USB output on the MV7 is better, but I prefer to go XLR because there'd be less what's it called? There's less like interference or noise or something like that. When it comes to like XLR microphones compared to USB microphones. And when you get into XLR microphones, sure, it's initially more expensive, but you get a lot more options when it comes to those kind of microphones. Because before, at least on my main computer, um, or on my other computer, I have a Audio Technica AT2020, and that's still really good. I really enjoy using that microphone. But it would be nice to change it up a little bit, you know, just not always go with Audio Technica stuff. While I really do enjoy the brand, I don't want to be like, oh, Audio Technica all the way. I want to, you know, explore my horizons a little bit. What headphones am I using? I am using, ooh, what's it called? It's wireless headphones. I currently have a Bluetooth adapter. It's the Sony WH XP XB 910N. You know, Sony is really good with their marketing on um how they do their headphones. Um, hey, there's two right here. All right, they don't need help yet. They have two people. But yeah. Before I used to just use a basic pair of um, what's it called? I used to use a basic pair of um Apple earbuds, not AirPods, earbuds like the wired headphones.
No matter what it takes.
I used to use that. Also, they have Candace. I'm jealous. I'm sad. I also thought there's I also thought that there was 204. And let me bring up a picture on what headphones I am currently using. Yeah. These are the headphones that I currently use. Few reasons why I like it. One, it's most similar to the pair that I broke, which I really enjoyed, and I was really sad when they broke. I wonder if I can remember what they were called. They're like Sony MH something.
All the world holds dear is but a backdrop of constant motion.
I don't exactly remember.
I stand before it, alone and unchanging.
I don't exactly remember what they were called, but these fit most similar to it. Um, and I really enjoy how they feel. There's also they also have noise canceling as well. These are also like a bit weird because they have little microphones towards like the top of the
Inactivity serves no purpose whatsoever.
ear cup, and those microphones are used to like they bring in the ambient sound, and then you can just turn them off with noise canceling. And there's like weird technology for how the noise canceling works as well. Oh no. It's interesting. It took me a bit to get used to. I think the one thing that I don't care for about these headphones are the touch controls for like pausing and playing. That's the only thing I don't really care for. I would rather have a physical button for that kind of stuff. You can also turn the volume up and down on the headphones as well, but it's also really weird. Like I said, I'd rather have a physical button. It's a lot easier. Right, yeah. I don't think there's really anyone to join. So I think I'm just gonna end it here. Thanks for everyone who stopped by. I already did my whole spiel. Yeah, next week I'll have another stream set up, and we'll go from there. Maybe I'll do some more Genshin. Who knows? Maybe I'll play another game. We'll see how things go. It'll probably be Genshin though. If I think Sundays I'll just do Genshin, and if I were to stream on another day, it's gonna be not Genshin. I think that's the way to go. I think Sunday will be Genshin day. Then if I were to stream another day, it would just be some other game. But those streams would be few and far between. Anyways, that's it. Okay, bye.